Talks about the Hillside School renovations have been ongoing for a long time, but the committee is one step closer to deciding on a preferred option after narrowing the selection down to 2 different sites at their meeting on October 6th. Let's find out which sites made the cut.
Closing in on a preferred option, the Needham School Committee met with the Permanent Public Building Committee on October 6th to continue discussion about the Hillside School renovations. The school committee voted to eliminate 2 options from consideration, including a 6th grade center at DeFazio Field with a K-5 school at High Rock.
It would not be my preference to build a new school at DeFazio for students that stay there for 1 year. I think that for our planning and for equity and for just looking at the big picture, that the money should go to a school where students are going to stay for their elementary school career. We have a 6th grade school that works well.
Building a new school on the existing Hillside site was also removed from the options.
It's still a contaminated site, and it will be a contaminated site, and it will require mitigation, it will require monitoring, and it's a very expensive option. So it was one thing, I think, to fix an existing school that acquired toxicity underneath of it, but I think to spend tens of millions of dollars to build a brand new school on a contaminated site is not the best idea.
The 2 remaining options for the Hillside School are a K-5 school at the DeFazio Field and a K-5 school at the Owens Poultry Farm site on Central Avenue.
It has been a long and thoughtful process, and we have some great people between our town people and Hank and Steve and the PBBC led by George and our architects and our school committee and our administration. So I feel really good about what's been done, what we've learned, and what we know and are trying to move forward with.
We have received more emails on the subject of the rebuilding of the Hillside School than I remember ever seeing in my now 8.5 years on the school committee. Michael, you have a couple years on me, and it's been great to hear from everybody, and we'd like to continue to hear from folks, either personally, and we will take notes on that, or an email to the school committee.
Inquiries about the preferred option can be emailed to the school committee at schoolcommittee@needham.k12.ma.us. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Stephanie Mashad.